What's up, guys? I'm back with another video on this Monday morning, and I got some good stuff to share in this video with you guys. So a lot of you guys might wonder why. We all wonder why, but the truth is, the more answers you get, the more clarity you have towards these things. So you might wonder why narcissists do the things they do. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the biggest reason, the number one reason why things always happen with these people, and that is because narcissists have completely false expectations of us. Very unrealistic expectations of us. And that is why things always go south. That's why things never work out with these people. Because they have completely false expectations of us. Like, we're good. Us empaths, we're good. But they think we're even better than we are because it's completely unrealistic expectations. Not even God could please the narcissist. Nothing is ever good enough for the narcissist. And it's something they never understand this throughout life. Which is why they live a miserable ass life, because they're unwilling to look in the goddamn mirror and reflect on themselves. If they bettered themselves and got happier within themselves, there would be a lot of people good enough for the narcissist. But the truth is, they're so miserable, they're so down, that they take everybody for granted. And you can't please them because they can't please themselves. They can't please themselves because they're miserable. And they use projection. They project everything on to you. And they sabotage the relationship because they know damn well themselves they're so down and they are such a poor excuse of a human being that you're not going to put up with their shit. So they will make you feel crazy as fuck. When really it's them. They're the ones that are driving you nuts. Because they don't want to show you who they truly are. That's why they do the things they do. They can psychologically mess with your head to the point where you're in a mental hospital. That's how powerful they are. That's what they can do to people. They can put you in a rage. Narcissists put me in a rage when I was younger. Making me believe shit that wasn't even true. That's what they do. And I knew nothing about this information at the time. I didn't even know narcissism existed. I didn't even know the word existed. Didn't know these personality disorders existed. I knew there was psychotic people in the world and mentally ill people. And crazy people locked up in these hospitals. I knew nothing about the narcissistic personality disorder or even borderline personality disorder. I knew nothing about this stuff. That's why it messes with you so hard, because you don't see it coming from a mile away. You don't see these people coming from a mile away. But they slowly chip away at you, turn the tables on you, and project every insecurity they have onto you and make you feel these things. It's mind-blowing how they can actually do this. They're smart enough to pull this off. And it's crazy. And this all happens because it makes them feel better about themselves. They literally take your self-esteem and your confidence and everything and just run with it. And it's so messed up. But it can happen. And it happened to me. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go through it. Like, you literally have to go through that hurt. Because of these people and what they do. But, with that being said, if you know what you're dealing with, and somebody tries to push you in one of these situations, to literally take your soul, you can stop it. To this point today, if this shit happens to me, I can stop it. I have power within myself. I have knowledge. I have experience. I know what these situations are. I know what they feel like. I know what to do, and I know what not to do when these things happen. And I feel very safe today. I feel like I'll never ever feel as low as I've felt from when the narcissists in the past took me down that path. Because I lost everything because of that person. I lost everything. And it can happen to anybody. You can be the best person on this planet with the best heart, the best intentions, and have everything going for you. And it can all be taken away because of one person. And it's sick. But this is what they do. And they're good at it. And if you've never been a victim before, you best better get this information. Because you're going to need it. Because someday, there's a good chance it could happen to you. And some people do not deal with this stuff as well as others. I took it really well. It was very hard, but I took it really well and did the right things. And the more I figured them out, the more confidence I got. It was really only really bad for me for about a year. Things still affected me after 1 year, but 1 year it was really bad. And after that, I started feeling really good about myself again. There were still times, you think about it. You think about this person, situations, and they're just like stuck there. And you can't get them out for good until another extended period of time. And now it's nothing for me to look back on these situations and talk about them. It's still crazy to think about. But I'm completely healed from the situations. I feel so comfortable with myself today. It's amazing. And you guys, anybody that's going through any bit of hurt today with this stuff, you all will feel the exact same way, and you will feel like your old self again before all this shit happened to you. For sure. You will feel better for sure. But you have to put up that fight. You cannot go back to the narcissist. You cannot get yourself in another relationship with narcissists. You cannot make friends that are narcissistic. You cannot have narc parents who are lingering over you, because then you may never heal. And you may never be yourself again if these types of people are in your life. This is what you gotta do. You gotta eliminate them no matter how much it hurts. It is like getting rid of a drug, because that's what I felt like I was on with my past person. It was like a drug, and it left, and you couldn't get it. It's like you're highly addicted to this as a person, and we can relate it to a drug. So, let's say you're really addicted to a drug, and all of a sudden you wake up the next day after years of doing this drug, and it's gone like this. You get no more. Now you're going through some crazy withdrawals. You just were dependent on this drug for your life for the past years, and all of a sudden, boom, gone. Just like that. And even worse. And before I say this, just imagine what it would feel like, for one, having to go through this. Miserable. You are miserable when this happens. Right? Not fun. And just imagine this. I'm going to explain it like this too. I'm going to use a Hoover as this example. And for those of you that don't know what a Hoover is from a narcissist, it's when you were with them, you break up, you go a little while, and they come back. They torture you, you break up, they go for a while, they come back. And they come back once you're getting better again. They're not going to come back if you're still worse. They're not going to come back if you're the same. They might come back if you're the same. Might. But if you're worse than you were, they're not coming back. And just imagine, just getting up again on your 2 feet, the narc comes back. This drug comes back after you just got rid of this drug. You start taking it again, and then the drug leaves. Now you're back flat on your face. Now you're going through withdrawals again. You get back up in your 2 feet from going without this drug, you're back up in your 2 feet, and all of a sudden, the drug comes back, you decide to keep taking it again. And it leaves again. It's almost like karma. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it is almost like karma. If you take them back, you might feel good right away. In fact, you will feel good right away. Because they're not going to treat you like shit just like this. Otherwise, you'd see it. And you wouldn't accept them. Of course they're going to treat you good in the beginning. Of course. That's what they do. And this is why it's like karma, because if you take them good to feel back temporarily, you took the easy way out. You shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. You have to leave them forever and keep pushing forward. So better things will happen, and it might take time. And you might have times where you just feel like you could be happier right now if you maybe were to take this person back, but no, you wouldn't. It's just a relief. Just like if you had to go without this drug for a long ass time, and you're just thinking, damn, I want this drug. Damn, it'd just be so good. It just feels so good to have this just one time. You take it, now you're back. It's not worth it. Get rid of the drugs. Get rid of the narcs. I'm going to cut this video short. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying in this video. The best way I could explain this. So, I'm going to cut this video off now, guys. Until next time, I'm out.